Welcome back, my lovely supporters and haters. Okay, so I'm coming to you live, obviously, to talk to you guys about something. And this is an intuitive messages that I was getting after watching another reader. Welcome, my supporters. Welcome, my haters. You know, I still love you. Big petty. This is going to be a petty reading. Okay. So let me just see because I saved the reading, I think. Her name is Beauty 9419. Shout out to her. She's also a tarot reader. I'm going to see if I can put what doesn't let me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so basically this is just a piggyback off of another tarot reader that I had seen, and I also shout her out so that way it's not like I'm what do they call it? Diving into somebody's spiritual waters and trying to take their energy. This is just a piggyback off the reading because while I was listening to her reading, I was getting messages from her reading, which is so crazy. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it has to be because it was happening to me. Like literally, like I'm listening to her reading and things are just like I'm getting downloads, so I guess it's like an extended of her version. But so shout out to her for sharing her gifts and her talent, and because she didn't really have to, but she is, and shout out to her. Much love and peace and blessings to her. Okay, so just to continue into this reading, welcome, because a lot of people didn't expect me to show my face. And this is going to dive into basically what Beauty was talking about. There's a family member or a group of family members that could have been traveling to either faraway countries, but the country that I got was Dominican Republic, okay, to cast mental illness spells and to send me specifically, okay, insane or mad, right? And but it feel like always just to discredit me, to also have it like, oh, see, she's crazy, she's mental illness, don't believe anything she's saying, everything was fake from the beginning. Because see, what the thing is, when you're intuitive and you come into your gifts, first people are going to think that you're making shit up, just like they thought Kanye was crazy, just like they thought Takeoff were crazy, they just like they thought Will Smith was crazy when they was all exposing the industry, right? Just like they thought what is this, Orlando Brown was crazy. But they found a show from That's So Raven show when he actually had the panda eyes, right? And it was exposed, right? So enough of that foolishness that I was just talking about. So let's jump into, because that's not what I came here to talk about. So let's jump into the family members that went far away. They put their money up to do spell work to send somebody mentally insane, right? So I think this basically ties into the fact that every time that I show my face, or the collective other workers like me that are lifting up the vibration, sending love and light, and just waking up our people to a spiritual war. Because some people have, like Beauty said, been worked on since a child. Okay, a lot of people and family members, and specifically, has been doing magic and getting magic done on the chosen ones, the collective, the ones that are from other planets like Sirius, star seeds, and stuff like that, the ones who have beautiful souls, you know what I'm saying? And because our light disturbs their demons, they decided that when these babies come onto this planet to uplift the planet and uplift the vibration and the healing and the energy and to change people's way of thinking, right? That they were going to try to destroy and break that child's mind, break their health, break their wealth, so they won't be able to achieve that goal, right? So I say this to say, I say this to say, those people are gonna get major karma, okay? Because you know what? Which was so funny because she also mentioned in the reading that these people they went far away and it was a place like a shrine. Mm. Places that you have to go with somebody. And immediately I got a vision. It's somewhere in the woods. And when you walk, right, and the floor is dark, right? It's dark and it has like possibly a gate in a far out house, right? Like a hut kind of thing, right? And there's like stakes and skulls and stakes and all types of things hanging on these stakes. You know, maybe animal parts, dead human remains, like skulls and skeletons and stuff like that, and bones. And there's things buried that's halfway buried into the ground, but you can still see it popping up. It's kind of like a pathway. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So um, I'm going to just give you guys a visionary um, of what that could look like. Because you know what? These people are watching me. Jolanda Williams, Shayna Ella Reid. Yeah, I'm gonna call you people out because you people are so jealous, so envious. Like you guys watch me. This is what you guys do. This is what you guys wanna. You guys want. You guys want attention and fame. I'm gonna give it to you. Like I'm gonna give it to you. This is your 5 seconds of fame. Clap it up. Round of applause. All the people and all the fake friends that you got involved and all the fake lovers that you got involved. I'm 5 seconds of fame over. Boom. So let me see. It's kind of like, oh, like this, like you know what I'm saying, like who, like when you walk into the woods, but it's like scarier than this. This is light work. Yeah, like this, like boom, like they have like stakes like this, like that, with like let me see, with like human remains on it. That's a skull. If you don't see the like, this is a skull, this is a stake. So yeah, like, and those are like bones hanging down, right? So there's a whole bunch of those. That's what I saw, right, in the vision that I had gotten. And it was like a long path that, like, not like a long, long path, but it was kind of like long, kind of something like this, a pathway like this. And you see those things on the side, like right here. Oh, oh no, we're not doing that. You see like the things on the side, like right here, those were the stakes with the bones on top. And then there was like, you see how like it's green right here on the floor? There's like things buried in there, but they're still popping out, like old tires, dead skunks and shit like that. So that's what I was seeing. And then finally you see like a shrine, something like that. Boom, got that super clear. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, like this is what these people went to go do. Oh my god, 5 seconds of fame. Oh my god. And these people, they want to discredit me, and not only just me, and not just them, because other people can relate to this story, but they just want to discredit. They want people to look like they're madly insane. They want, oh, I want to see what this person's gonna look like Beauty said. I want to see what this person's gonna look like if they're homeless on the street, and what she said, oh, with their underwears hanging out, and they're all out of their mind and stuff like that, and they're picking out the garbage. But these people are about to reap fucking karma. Like you don't wish certain things like that on people. Like long term suffering, that's really what you wish. Now, like You went and paid all that fucking money just for that shit to fail, just to see my face. Big mad, big mad, big mad. And then you try to like have it to where like nobody was gonna believe me. You're big mad. You're big mad, jealous of my life, jealous because everything that you evilly wished on me has like literally not happened. And if it has happened, it's because your hand played major parts in it. Paying people to do magic, paying corrupt, evil, corrupt people in high places to go against it to make my life a living hell, possibly stealing my identity. Like, yo, this is like far stealing inheritances, land, money, houses. The list goes on and on and on. Like, boo boo. Do you know there's a special hot place in hell for you? And I'm sure there's a comfortable cot there for you too. Not even jail's good enough. Certain things you just don't wish on people. Like, and then you paid, and then it was just so funny because she was like, oh, these people paid so much money to have this done. And they were referred by other people, which is so crazy to me because, like, I'm not laughing at these people. I'm laughing at like wow, like I'm just like gasping like inside, like wow, like I knew it, like I knew it. So all those times you guys were sending me nightmares, that was you. I fucking knew it. And then every time I kept feeling certain feelings, it was you. Like I knew I wasn't going crazy. Like I knew somebody was sending me negative energy. And every time I do what I do to combat it, because I'm very intelligent. That's what a lot of people don't think. They look at me, they're like, oh, this dumb bee. Oh, how dare she? She's not smart. She's brown skin. She's dumb. She's a minority, this and that. But you're illiterate. Because if you was literate, you would know how to defeat me. Hmm. Right. But I'm not a bad entity. I'm not a bad spirit. So why would you try to defeat me anyway? And it's hard because you guys are feeling ashamed. It's hard for you guys deep down because you guys are not in love with yourselves. You guys are not comfortable with yourselves. And I clearly get that because you're a big fat beast and like you overindulge. What was said in the Bible? Give me a minute. Gluttony, gluttony, gluttony. When you are feeding into gluttony, that is a demon. That is a demon. And not only that, give me a minute, another moment. Greed, gluttony, greed. Sounds familiar? Sound like you. Okay. Oh, okay. Those are the top two. And pathological liars. Because what you see, the pit that you wish on others, that shall be the pit that you shall fall in. Okay? Like all the gang stalking, trying to send me mad, insane. Boo boo, let me tell you, I peep everything. And you know what I do? I laugh. I laugh. I don't laugh at you. I laugh because I'm flattered. I'm laughed because like people swear they don't give a freak about me. Like people swear they don't love me. People swear, oh, we don't mess with that girl, this, that, and the third, because she don't come around, this, that, and the third. But really, you're obsessed. Like I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Okay. I'm the it's girl. Like oh my God, I remember when I was younger, people used to be like, oh, you're never going to be anything. You're never going to amount to anything in this world. And that's what Beauty was saying in her thing. And it was just giving me visions after visions after visions, epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. I was like, that sounds so familiar. But I am flattered nonetheless. Okay. Sips water. Because you people are delusional. You people need to seek mental help because you guys think because you have PhDs, masters, bachelors, associates, and things of that nature that it should dictate and depict a certain type of narrative, that you hold some type of caliber mentally and some type of stature, some type of power, authority, but really you're like this small. Not even. Not even. Not even. You're so small, you're tinier than a mustard seed. Yeah. So, with that being said, you're like a microorganism that needs to be seen under a telescope. Okay. Like, and you need to be like on the highest maximum. Like when you're on the telescope, you need to be on like the highest zoom in. And even then, they still can't see you. That's how low you are in the spirit. But I'm so flattered because instead of hating, you guys should take notes. Take notes, baby. Take notes. Because at this point, I need to start giving out lessons. Because soon enough, I will be giving lessons on how to defeat people like you. Oh, how do I stay strong? How do I overcome these obstacles that have been placed in my way? Just like you put somebody went out their way. We'll just say it like this so I can refrain from profanity, right? So somebody went out their way because they thought that they were going to block my money. I'm so flattered that they reported my Cash App because they was like so scared that I was getting all this money that's going to my website. And then like they're probably trying to mess with like my computer and my like all that. And it's just so funny because you fail every time. And I know you're just looking like, how does she do it? She's like overcoming and like she's just doing her thing. And I want to be like that. And this and that and that and then and then and that. I want to stop her before she gets her major breakthrough. I want to stop her before she shines so bright we can't stop her. I want to stop this. And you're obsessed. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. And I'm going to keep exposing you. As there's nothing crazy about me. There's nothing delusional about me. I'm in my right state of mind. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, only cowards do what you do. Because if you keep telling me I'm nothing and you swear wholeheartedly that I'm nothing, then fight me by yourself. Step to me like a woman. Step to me like a man. Step to me. Step to me. Step to me. And I'm not talking about sneak up on me. No, face to face. And what? And what about it? And who's gonna check? No, but people don't want to do that. You see, because the shame is so deep. They know. Dang, we done messed up. Dang, we done. So what you gonna do with all that magic that you did mentally? All that mental magic backfires. Anybody think about that? Did anyone think about that? So flattered. I'm so flattered. It's like I'm a celebrity without even knowing. Even when you talk crap, you're making me more famous, bro. You're making me more famous. You're making me more famous. When you spy on me, you're making me more famous. And you know how I know you're sending me evil eye and everything? Like you're just looking at me like, I hate this bitch. I just wish you would die. I just wish you would not be here. Da 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 da. Yeah, and you're sending negative attacks to me. That's negative energy. And you know how I'm looking at you? I'm not looking at you like this. I'm looking at you with my third eye. Because I see all that negative, evil, hatred, gluttony, greed, pathological liar, evilness. If you lie, you cheat, you steal, you kill. Sound familiar? Talk to me about the infamous liars, killers, stealers, and thieves, and all the above. You know what I'm saying? Because stealers is thieves. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like it amazes me, man, because people love to think of me, and like I know that you would love to see me down so 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 low. You and all the people that you pay, but understand this: if it wasn't for your money, if it wasn't for your money, those same people you pay, they wouldn't even f- with you for real. They would turn on you and give you a dose of your own medicine. As a matter of fact, it's not long before that happened, if it has not already yet happened. And I know something you don't. I know something you will never know. So flattering. I know several things you don't know. I know what you've been doing. I know what you're doing right now. I know who's watching me, and I know who's sent to me. I know about all the little plots and schemes. Yeah, I do. And I'm not afraid of you. Neither one of you. I'm not afraid of the side chick, the main nigga. I'm not afraid of nobody. Especially I'm not afraid of anybody that wants my life. You want my life? Come and get it, baby, because baby, I'm ready to give it up. Like, except for my purpose. You have to get that in blood. And let me tell you something. I'm a damn good fighter. All this shit y'all put me through. Let me tell you something. I've mastered a couple of things. You want to know how you defeat somebody like me? You have to master yourself. And when you master yourself, then you can master other things. First, you have to master those demons you got and exercise those motherfuckers because, ooh, the way those are probably starving 23 on the clock. You've been feeding them for years. Imagine if you start starving the demons now. They would literally shake and throw, and they would throw down with you. I'm talking about a throwdown that you wouldn't even be able to come back from. And by the time you get done with that, you wouldn't even have the strength to even come step to me either, because you'd probably be somewhere in the ditch talking about, I just went through battle. And it's not to laugh at you, but it's just like, I've been battling everything you guys been throwing at me, and still I rise. I'm proud of myself. Don't you see my glow? You guys try to take that from me. You guys try to do beauty spells, all this other wicked stuff. And I know I probably sound like I'm off my rocker, right? Oh, she's so insane. She didn't take her medication. But let me explain something to you. There's nothing crazy about me. nothing insane about me. There's a difference between spirituality and mental illness. If you go on the CIA's website, it is a proven fact that spirituality and beings like me, souls like me, actually do exist. It's actually proof. Like, I could literally look it up for you since people want to claim that I'm fucking insane. I'm gonna show you how insane you are and how insane I'm not. Look, proof. The CIA and remote viewing superhumans. Look, this is a real thing. This is a real thing. People think this is a game. There's nothing that is a joke. I'm about to show you. Look, the CIA and remote viewing. Sorry, you can't see it because this is like a mirror thing. And remote viewing, like, you could literally look these things up. You could look up these documents for yourself too. Like, intelligence, Central Intelligence Senate. Look, project. Look at these projects and programs right here. Look it up. Like, there's nothing crazy about me. There's plenty of people on this planet that is just like me. People try to hide this from me since I was a kid. Like, I remember telling my aunt that I was a special kid, and she was like, "What?" And after that, she took me to therapy and put me on medication, talking about I was psychotic, when really they started abusing me and my cousin was molesting me. People. And then they try to like get me to see a psychiatrist to make it seem like I was crazy. So here's the narcissist thing, right? If they can make you sound like you're crazy and discredit you, people will never believe what comes out of your mouth. Therefore, anything that they do to you unjustly, they can get away with, because let's say they stab you and chop your head off, right? But you're deemed as crazy in society standards. Nobody's going to believe you. Even if they cover you up with like a tie over your neck and send you out over your scars and cover up your scars and everything, nobody's going to fucking believe you. They're going to think you're crazy, and they're more than likely probably going to make up a story. Oh, they did it themselves. Or be like, oh, nobody molested her. She was just being a fast behind. Sounds familiar. And then you have other things here. Hold on. The CIA wrote about an obscure report looking at the gateway experience, claiming that altered state of human consciousness. I have to say it, consciousness, because like this is proof that quantum leaping and time jumps, like the Looper, the movie The Looper, that stuff is real. Like, there's actually the law of attraction is real. Like, these things are real. Read that. These things are real. These things are freaking real. These things are legal binding contracts. These things are real. Read it for yourself. Do the research for yourself. Do the reading for yourself. I mean, the research for yourself. Look. CIA records of UFO sightings. Aliens exist. Superhumans exist. All these things are coming out to light, and you're sitting here and you're sitting on this web on my page talking mess and crap about me, but there's government proof. Who's the insane one? A fact is something that can be proven. This is a fact. This is a fact. This can be proven. Your opinion cannot. Like, you cannot. Okay? Just because you've put me through trauma and I had to endure that trauma, yeah, I may have some traumatic experiences that I have suffered from and have some residual, lingering things that have affected me from the trauma that was caused. But as I heal that and clear that shit out the way, I'm perfectly fine, baby. Other than that, I'm sound of mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at some point you got to get it together. You got to face the music because truth of the matter is everyone has to face their own music. Even when like I was first walking down this path alone, alone, it was dark. It was scary. Having nothing, nobody. Starting from nothing. Started from the bottom, now we hit. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we hit. I got the power. I got the power. That's all I'm hearing right now. Because, like, these are messages. You got to understand these are gifts. You got to understand. Even in the Bible, it's talking about in the last days that his children will prophesy. There's plenty other people like me that prophesy. This is mentioned in the Bible. Touch not my anointed. You're going to suffer if you do. And mother been touching hairs, trying to. They've been dancing and prancing, trying to affect the lives of the chosen ones. What you think your life is going to end up in? The same pit you dug for others is the pit you're going to fall in. I had to isolate myself away from friends. They were fake anyway, so I didn't take no losses. Family, I'm an orphan proudly. Proudly, heavy on the proudly. Okay. At this point, I'm just start telling people I'm the only child. Okay. You got any siblings? I'm the only child, sweetheart. You know your mother, father, I birthed myself. Oh, you got any siblings, any cousins? Child, I don't know what that is. And I'm just play stupid. You know what I'm saying? I love me. I love I love me, baby. Can't nobody break me. They didn't go through what I went through. They wasn't there when I was what's the drink so they wasn't there when I was in the gym. Wasn't there when I was in the gym. You don't love me. You love being obsessed with me. I'm obsessed with taking her down. I'm obsessed with trying to ruin her life. That's what you're obsessed with. You might as well come lick the booty crack too. You want to sniff my early morning panties? That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Blood clot. Ooh, these people is funny. Every time I get on this live, there's always that same person that tunes in. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get off, boom, that's when the other person want to go watch. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all had communities after me, bro. Because y'all was so mad. filled with hatred. And these is church people. Beauty said it too. These are church people. I love it. I love it. Pull it up. We gonna pull it out. Since y'all wanna, you wanna battle, 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 battle. That's what I'm hearing. You wanna battle, 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 battle. I'm about to play that. Since you think you somebody, I'm gonna show you who you're not. But I'll show you who you are. Okay. I think it's this one because it wasn't that one, but. That's the song I'm getting, like, because y'all want to battle, like, y'all want to throw magic, y'all want to throw stones and hide your hands. Don't start ducking when I start throwing boulders. You want to lie on me, okay? You trying to hurt me with a lie, but don't forget, I can hurt you with the truth. I'm being petty right now. You see the hands? That means sit the fuck down. Know your blood clot place. If I yoke you up by the damn trachea. Okay, that's what that means. Got too much dip on your chip, boy. Gap. That means sit down, blood clot. Okay. Now, since you want to battle, we're gonna go to Acts. Okay. Since you want to get gospel with it, eh? They said I gotta go through this. At what time was it? Mm-hmm. I gotta preach for y'all people. Because y'all want to sit here and act like uh I'm crazy and stuff. It's crazy. Like, y'all delusional as hell. Who would have thought my life would have been like this? When I was a little girl, I didn't think I was gonna have a life like this. People trying to project and set me up and do all this other crazy stuff. Like, this is crazy. Like, y'all really crazy. Like, and then y'all can't even fight by yourselves. That's how pussy y'all are. That's crazy. And y'all know I know how to throw down too, because I always said I wanted to be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And y'all wouldn't even put me in boxing because y'all know I got a mean right and a mean left. Okay? Oh, but you know what? Because I got a different version of it, it might come out different, but I wonder if they got chapters on this. Yeah, I know y'all shocked since y'all talking about, oh, she don't have a worshiper. So why I got a Bible in my house then? And you know what? It be y'all that be going to church consistently that be the evil ones. For real. And I'm about to prove it to y'all with a scripture in the Bible. That's why I'm looking for it. But you know what? Because this is not the original. It's really not. Gotta get the original. Acts 7:48. Because I knew I wasn't bugging out. I'm about to say. Got him right now. About to. Okay. The King James Version is is gonna say it a little differently because you know that's like how they put the th at the end, dwelleth and stuff like that, and thy shall not. That's how they talk. But Acts 7:48. However, however, the Most High does not live in houses made by human hands. As the prophet says, heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool. What kind of house will you build for me, says the Lord? Or will where will my resting place be? Has not my hand made all these things? You stiff necked people, your hearts and ears are still uncircumcised. You are just like your ancestors. You always resist the Holy Spirit. Was there ever a prophet your ancestors did not persecute? They even killed those who predicted the coming of the righteous one, and now have betrayed and murdered him. You have received the law that was given through angels, but have not obeyed it. So let me see. There's several things I didn't realize. Let me see, because you know this is new. This is not even the original, so it's gonna come out reworded, and you know that's kind of bad because you know you're not supposed to play. They're not supposed to play the Lord's word like that, right? But I know all about like other spirituality stuff, like Egyptian and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into that further down the line. But we got to start with your fallacies that y'all got with this book, okay? Because some stuff in this book is right, some stuff in this book you still gotta decipher, and some stuff in this book, because I'm an ominous. Okay, let me tell you, you gotta take everything from every religion and you gotta put it together. Because religion and spirituality are two different things, but they can coexist amongst each other. But you gotta understand the laws and everything, right? Because I'm still learning myself. But let me tell you something. You gotta get it together. Get it together. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that song. Get it together. Okay, so I say you stiff necked people, yeah, like y'all hard headed type of thing. Your hearts and ears are still uncircumcised. You still not clean. That's what he's saying. Y'all still not right in your heart. You see how when you come on my page says love and light. Yeah, because I'm spreading peace amongst the ones who have had great suffering. With people like y'all coming on people pages, coming in people lives, doing magic on them, try to discredit them, make it seem like they delusional, crazy or mad, insane type of thing. But y'all really the ones behind the scenes trying to mastermind. How can we send a person like this? We can't have them exposing us. This, and that, and third. All our demons coming out to roost. Like, come on, like, just face the music. You should never did what you did. You should never do what you did. But anyway, you are just like your ancestors because you got to remember there's good ancestors and there's bad ancestors. There's ancestors that hold the Most High in regard, the Creator, and there's ancestors that are pointing their head. They ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You always resist the Holy Spirit. Was there ever a prophet your ancestors did not persecute? So you got to understand this. That is basically saying that there was people that came before the people that's here now. Because that's what ancestors is. It's just descendants. I mean, the forefathers and the foremothers that came before the ones that are here now. And it's saying did they not persecute them? Like, dang, y'all don't persecute everybody that God sent as a prophet or a prophetess. Prophetess is a woman, and prophet is a man. And a prophet is what? Somebody who can prophesy what I'm doing. Tarot. You can prophesy with tarot. You can prophesy with your third eye, with messages and dreams and stuff like that, visions, messages through music, things like that. That's prophecy. That's somebody prophesying. Those are gifts from the Lord, from the Most High. Angels and ancestors, the spirit team, spirit realm. No doubt. Okay? So, they even killed those who predicted the coming of the righteous one. So these people that claim they believe in God, God is telling them, y'all claim to believe in me, but every time I send a prophet, every time I send a righteous one, y'all want to try to persecute them. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? So the work that I'm doing on my platform is bothering y'all how? Because I'm calling out y'all bad behavior? Because y'all don't know how to take chastisement? Y'all like, spit a rod, spit a rod. No. No. Okay? No. Okay? Listen to the word. Okay? And now you have betrayed and murdered him. That's deep. Because when these people and they go out and they do this magic trying to set people up, get them game stalked, trying to murder them, try to betray them, break them down emotionally, physically, mentally, all this stuff. That's you conspiring to betray and murder them. That's like Judas. When Judas sold Joseph, all of them, they sold Joseph because Joseph had a vision that he was high up in the stars, was looking at him. And so what Judah did, he was jealous, full of envy, watching him. Oh, he's so different. So he gathered up, Manasseh, Ephraim, and all of them, right? He said, listen, we're going to sell such and such. And he sold him for years. And it backfired. He sold him for what? What was it? 30 pieces of silver. 30 pieces of silver. So when you betray me, you saying God, you going like this to God, and you saying You want to be a Judas, and you handed me over to betray me. So when you go and you pay these workers $50,000, $30,000, $20,000, $10,000, all this, whatever the hell you fucking paying, right? An arm, a leg, things you can't get back, right? That's basically equivalent to your 30 pieces of silver. That's your 30 pieces of silver. And you now becoming like a Judas, filled with envy, jealousy. And you know when it backfires, it's like when it backfired, right? Later down the line, there was a great famine, right? There was a great famine, and the family needed food. Their crops dried up, their cattle died. Like they was down and out, and they had to travel miles out. You know what I'm saying? Miles out, right? Their mother had died and had another kid, and the father had another kid with another woman, right? So when they get to the castle and back in Egypt or wherever Joseph was at, right? Joseph was in the palace, and they had to ask Joseph for food, but they didn't know they was asking Joseph for food. But Joseph recognized his brothers, right? So this is what I'm trying to say to you: the same one that you trying to betray and you try to murder, or you try to plot, plan, and scheme on to bring them down, that's the same person God gonna have to you crawl back on your knees. Tugger, tugger, tugger. Major pain. Chit, chit. Right? Okay. That's the same one. Just like they had to go back and they didn't even know. They was like, sir, we just came in, and Joseph was so upset. Joseph wanted revenge. Like he was smoke coming out his ears, his eyes, his nose, everything. He was pissed. He could have killed them right there. He had the opportunity to kill them multiple times. But they didn't know that. But Joseph did. Right? And the good thing about this is Joseph cut open their bags and said, "You thieves." Right? Came back up to the palace and they pleaded their case. And he was like, "Oh, well, where's your other brother? Well, how far have you traveled?" Joseph just trying to get the 411, even though he already low key knew what was going on. Because he gets prophecies, he gets visions from the Lord. Okay, he's a prophet. Okay, you follow me? Okay, so once he get the 411, everything confirmed, is all in line. He takes off his stuff and he revealed himself out of the Egyptian clothes. "Yeah, it's me. I'm Joseph." That's what he said. And they all fall down to their knees. "Brother, we thought you were gone. We thought you was dead. This, that, and the third. Spare us. Forgive us. Forgive us. Forgive us." And you know, deep down, Joseph ain't want to forgive they, but he did. He still did, because they was at his mercy after all the wickedness they done committed against him and the suffering he had to endure. Right? And now follow me. It says, "You who have received the law that was given through angels, but have not obeyed it." So this is just talking about, if you receive the law, when you were born, you're born with free will. But it's also talking about, right from wrong. The laws is embedded in you. You know better not to steal. You know better not to lie. You know better not to cheat and do all these things. I mean, I'm not perfect either, because I got things that I could talk about that I've done. I could air out my own business and still not give up. Okay? Let me tell you why. Because I've done the work on myself. I could air out my business right now if I wanted to, and don't give up. Who give about it? because it's not going to break me. I can air out all my business right now and still look out here and eat and be good. Like I done face my insecurities. I done face my inner things that I got. Ain't no shame in my game. You know why? Because as long as the Most High forgive me, none of you could judge me. None of you could. Who are you? Who are you? Because if you were somebody, you'd be in my position. Because not everybody gets to be in this position. You know, with great power comes great responsibility. With great authority comes great responsibility, integrity, trustworthiness. You have to deal with people chastising you, trying to tell you how to do your job. You have to deal with people trying to come at you for 55, 55 on the clock at all angles. Trying to come at you, try to tell you what you do with your life, how you should live your life, how they don't like what you're doing. Who the fuck are you? And what about it? Do you wipe my ass? No. And moving on. Like 2 seconds of fame. Wrap it up. Next. You know what I'm saying? So these people are embedded in their DNA, in their melanin, right from wrong. When they're born, the laws is embedded in them through the angels, but they have not obeyed. So you know better not to be staring at somebody's YouTube like, I hope this dies, I hope this, and I hope that. You're going to hell. And hell is really spiritually, it's a place, it's a state of mind when you're always suffering. Okay? Hell is not a place. It's not a, I mean, that's what they teach you in the book, but you got to be able to read. You got to be able to read and read up here, energy, read between the lines. Um, Read between the lions, in between the lions. That was my cartoon. That was my show. Every morning I used to get up and watch that. The cliffhanger. Yes, you got to be able to read in between the lines. For real. Because you can sit here and read the Bible all day, but that don't mean you understand it. Or understand within your heart what it is that is trying to speak to your heart. What is it trying to speak to your soul, to your spirit? That don't mean that just because you go to a church, like what he said, however, the Most High does not live in houses made by human hands. Churches are made by human hands. So is houses, but it's within you. That means nobody can judge the next person's relationship with God. But if you see gluttony, you see greed, there's no denying that. There's no denying it. There's no denying those things. Right? So that right there, that was Acts 7:48 all the way to 51. And that right there has sealed the deal. And that right there, this is my favorite right here, has sealed the deal right there. Because that's the same shit that y'all doing. The same shit that y'all trying to do to me. Okay? And keep failing. You know why? Touch not his anointed. Like, y'all think this thing is a game. Like, I keep trying, but y'all don't see that it's because of straight envy. Yeah, and I got it in too. I got a mean right arm. I tell you, I got a mean right arm and a mean left. You should see what I do with this left arm. telling you, Eddie's mouth out. Okay, but I choose to use it for good. You know what I'm saying? And I got my stuff going on. Smells so rich, real, earthy. But we gonna get into this energy because y'all just sit here and act like y'all don't know what's going on. Like, and I'm here to tell you, like, y'all need to get it together. Y'all trying to come for me on my throne. Like, this is my channel. And y'all want to sit here and act like y'all somebody. Y'all ain't nobody, bruh. Y'all ain't nobody. Because if you was, you would you would be in my position. That's the truth. People be coming on here, watching me for like 2 seconds just to see how I look, just to see what I'm doing, and then click off. You a hater. You a hater. I'ma call it like it is. You a hater. And if you're not a hater and you really just don't like the way I read cards, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't like it, but you know, you gotta get to know me. You gotta bear with me. Because I'm a dope person. I'm a cool person. You know what I'm saying? But at this stage of my life, I'm not looking for nobody's validation because I've been through so much. But I'm a cool person. I just don't like fucking with people. I have no need to. After all this mess that people trying to go, y'all all trying to send me crazy. Oh, let's put her in isolation. You just helping me. I don't like being around people. Like literally, I don't like being around people. That's the exact thing. I'm happy to be alone. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, sometimes it get lonely. Sometimes I be to the cups. 6 of Wands. Yeah, you guys could be getting a new love. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Look. Yeah, like I said, these people see you coming into your 10 of Pentacles, happy home. And they trying to put a 10 of Swords in your back, but that shit not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Some of you guys could be getting a new love. Yeah, you guys are the Empress. It don't matter what these people think. You guys are the Empress. These people want to have you in a 9 of Swords, worrying and stuff like that about your stability, worrying about what's your next move and stuff like that. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. You're winning, like, bro. You on top of the world right now. Like, yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, these people are collaborating. Boom. 2 cards came out. Yeah, look, these people are trying to collaborate. It could be 3 people. They collaborating behind the scenes to cause you some type of pain and heartache to your new beginning that you're getting in love, success, money, career. This is what you motherfuckers is trying to do. This is what you motherfuckers is trying to do. Try to plot. 3 of Pentacles. Y'all trying to cook up another scheme. The devil, Capricorn energy. Because you people is envious. You people is big mad. The King of Swords. It could be a Libra or a Gemini, or an authoritative figure that is abusing their power. They cold, calculated, and they're envious. Or it could be a Gemini Libra that's watching everything go down. Or it's a Gemini Libra that's just toxic. Point blank, period. Anything else for the collective? Look, the Nine of Pentacles, you're still going to be successful. It's sufficient. It doesn't matter what these people think that they're doing because they're going to fail. Your stability cannot be shaken. These people think that they know what they're doing. Look, justice. This could be a Libra that is toxic, or a Libra that's going to come in and give you this justice. These people, they think they know you, but they don't. I'm seeing you could be having some worries, Pisces, but don't be having no worries. Look, because you got the whole world in your hands. You're going to be embarking on a new journey, and all your ships is going to be coming in. You're going to get the luxury of traveling the world, doing things you never done before. Yeah, Knight of Swords, you're going to have options or a decision that's going to be needing to be made. Or a project. You're going to get justice in a project that you've been working on. And these people just going to have to suck it up because their plots and schemes is no longer going to work. They think they're somebody, but they're going to get their asses handed to them. That's exactly what's happening. Ace of Swords. Spirit said that is the motherfucking truth. That is the motherfucking truth. That's the Ace of Swords. And that's it. I'm not pulling no more.